What is going on, you guys? We're back with another video. I'm very excited for this today. You all saw the thumbnail. You know what we're doing. We are ranking all the Marvel movies, MCU movies specifically, not all of them, just the stuff that's been in the MCU. We're not including X-Men, we're not including the Spider-Verse, we're not including the Defender Saga, even though I know the Defender Saga is part of the MCU now, but we're just gonna do Daredevil Born Again. No Agent Carter, no Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I did start watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. though. If you have not seen that show, it's very, very good. I'm only on season 3 so far. I know some people don't like the ending. I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's pretty good so far. Not including special presentations as well as I Am Groot. Those are just too short in my opinion. And then I know this sounds very bad to put at the start of the video, but I have not fully watched The Incredible Hulk, and I don't plan on fully watching The Incredible Hulk because just the fact that they recasted him so early on in the MCU, it's really bad in my opinion. And I know they brought back Samuel Stearns, I know they brought back Betty and Ross, but I'm not gonna watch it. I've seen majority of it through clips online, but we're not including that movie in this video. And with all the projects, there are a grand total of 51. That's insane. We're not gonna take too long on all these. I'm just gonna breeze through the first 20 and then we'll go more in depth with the top 30, but it's a lot. It's definitely a lot. I think Marvel is very oversaturated these days. I mean, I just watched Fantastic Four yesterday, so it's very fresh in my mind. We'll talk about that movie when we get to it, but they're still making good content these days. For everyone who says
oh, Marvel died after Endgame.
No, you're wrong. The Infinity Saga is better than the Multiverse Saga, but there's still a lot of good stuff here. So we're gonna go over everything. We're gonna have an honest conversation about it all. And yeah, this is my opinion again.
It's my opinion!
I've definitely got some hot takes here for sure. I've got a tier list opened just so I can see everything, but I'll put that up at the end of the video for sure. I had to grab some water right away because I already know I'm gonna be talking a lot in this video. Okay, starting off, we'll start with the worst, and I do mean the worst. So number 51 is Secret Invasion, and this one really is just a missed opportunity in my opinion. I think every Marvel fan knows it was supposed to be an Avengers movie. That's the whole idea of Secret Invasion, and the fact that they didn't have any main Avengers besides Rhodey, Sam should have been in this, Monica should have been in this, Carol should have been in this too. They set up the Skrulls in Captain Marvel, and yet she's not in the show. It's really, really bizarre.
Living so soon, we're just getting to know each other.
I just would have preferred an Avengers movie. And Gaia and Sonya, they're never coming back. Kevin Feige recently just did an interview where he literally says some characters from Phase 4 and Phase 5 might never return. That's really bad in my opinion. That's terrible. The loose ends. There's so many loose ends in Marvel nowadays. I'm gonna do a separate video on ranking the characters as well, the active characters, and then going over the Infinity Saga versus the Multiverse Saga. I've been meaning to do this, and I've been waiting for Fantastic Four to be released in theaters. But yeah, Secret Invasion, it's the last on this list just because, again, missed opportunity. Huge missed opportunity. Number 50 is then Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Again, I think this is another missed opportunity. The fact that Louise was not in this movie, why would they not put Michael Pena in the movie? It's just really bizarre to me.
Hey, how's your girl, man?
She left me.
Oh.
Yeah, my mom died too. My dad got deported. But I got the van.
And this is a really weird film. It's really weird. I would have preferred more of a street level story, like how they did with the first Ant-Man and the Wasp, or the second Ant-Man movie. But they chose the quantum realm. I don't think it worked out for them. I mean, there is some good stuff. Kang was a good villain. I like how they explored more of what happened to Janet in the quantum realm. Thought Cassie's, well, not her introduction, but she did a good job. But missed opportunity. Huge missed opportunity again. So then we'll breeze through these next ones. 49 is Thor: The Dark World. 48 is X-Men 97. I haven't watched the original X-Men series, so I guess that probably is a factor with that one. It is good though. I don't think any of these are bad now. Honestly, I just think the first two are bad in my opinion. Missed opportunities. 47 is Doctor Strange. 46 is the original Thor. 45 is She-Hulk. We have to take a minute to talk about this one because I know people would have this one as the last. I still think the character can work with better writing, and there is some good stuff there. It feels very connected to the MCU because she's the cousin of one of the main Avengers, and I like the stuff they did with Daredevil. I love Madison King and Wong. Those two need to return right away. They better be in Doomsday for sure.
Demon, I think his name is Jake.
I know Jake.
You do?
Yeah.
Opened a portal that dropped me off at Wonger's house, and that's how we became besties.
And yeah, I think the ending was definitely rushed. I don't know. I like how she broke the fourth wall, kind of. It was weird. It was really weird. Like, there was no ending to it. And I have the Marvel Cinematic Universe timeline book, like the official guide. They don't even know, like, what happens in She-Hulk. Like, it's just X over the page.
Hold on, I'm gonna go grab it real quick.
This thing is heavy, by the way. This is a thick book. Let's see if I can find it. 2025, that's what they did with the end of She-Hulk.
Like, they don't even know what happened because it's just so confusing. Down here they have it says, Jennifer Walters seizes control of her own narrative. It's really weird. Just a bizarre ending, honestly. Ending kind of ruins the show a little bit. It's just really weird what they did. Like, Marvel doesn't even know what they did.
Okay, that was my little She-Hulk rant. That one's just really hard to talk about. 44 is Eternals, 43 is Thor Love and Thunder, 42 is What If, and we're just all seasons of What If. I forgot to say that at the beginning, but Loki will just be counted as one thing, both seasons, and then What If seasons 1 through 3 all together. Then number 41 is Ironheart, 40 is Moon Knight. Moon Knight needs to return right away. 39 is Ant-Man, 38 is Iron Man 3, 37, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I was very surprised by that one. The ad campaign sucked, honestly. Like, I remember watching those trailers being like, this looks not so good, but then you start watching it and it's actually really good. I highly recommend you watch that show. 36 is Echo, 35 is the original Iron Man. I know a lot of people have the original Iron Man in like the top 10 or whatever. There's just better MCU projects in my opinion. Like, it is good, it's a good movie, but I like all these other ones better. So 34, Captain Marvel, 33, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, 32, Captain America, the First Avenger, 31 is Iron Man 2, and now we're in the top 30, so we'll talk more about these. So number 30 is Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. This one I have mixed opinions on, honestly, because on the one hand, I love it because of Wanda. Love Wanda. She's an amazing character. But on the other hand, they kind of destroyed her character with the arc that she went on in this movie. Like, I understand she was corrupted by the Darkhold, and that's why she was the villain, but it's just weird that they did that. And like the director, I don't know if it was the director or the writers or all of them, honestly. They didn't watch WandaVision. Like, how do you write the story for this movie, but you didn't watch what the character was previously on? Like, it's really, really bad. But it is a very entertaining movie. I like the Illuminati stuff. I like the action scenes that we do get in that film. It's just entertaining in my opinion. Number 29. Whoa.
39. Wait, which one are we on now? I'm already lost. I have notes here. So that was 30.
Number 29 is Miss Marvel. Honestly, I know a lot of people don't like this show again, but Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel, she's an amazing character. She's so funny. She's very relatable because she's a fan of the Avengers. And what are we? We're fans of the Avengers, you know? Like, it just makes sense. I hope she's in Doomsday. Like, I really hope Miss Marvel, either they make the Champions Project, the Young Avengers Project. I don't know if they're doing that or not, but she needs to return very soon. Kevin Feige did say she's gonna come back at some point, but hopefully in Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars. She's just hilarious. And Iman Vellani, the actress who plays her, she's like a huge Marvel fan herself. So again, extremely relatable character. I know the writing on the show isn't the greatest, but it's number 29 because she's amazing. Number 28 is Spider-Man Homecoming. This was like a good first movie for him. It was very good. The other Spider-Man films are pretty high up on this list. This one, I don't know. I guess they don't have a whole lot to say about this one. Oh, the twist. That's what I wanted to say. The twist in this movie. One of the best twists in the MCU. He opens that door and he sees Vulture standing there. That is one of the greatest scenes in the MCU.
Say what?
It must be Peter.
Let's keep this going. Number 26 is The Marvels. This is another very difficult one to talk about. I know people don't like The Marvels because, I don't know, people just don't like Captain Marvel. A lot of people don't like Captain Marvel. But this one, it's higher up than the first Captain Marvel movie for sure. Probably because of Miss Marvel. Honestly, again, she needs to return. She's an amazing character.
She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment.
She kind of saved this movie, to be honest. And I do like Monica too. I think Monica and Kamala really added to Carol's story. Like, it just works. It really works well. And it's not like, you know, it's no Endgame or anything, but it's just a fun superhero movie. And it's extremely visually pleasing to look at. Like, their powers. I think this movie had the biggest budget out of like any project in the MCU, and it lost the most money because of it, but very colorful and very pretty to look at. So and the action's good too, to be honest. The action is very good. It's a good story. And the end credit scene sets up Doomsday. It totally sets up Avengers Doomsday. So number 26 is Ant-Man and the Wasp. I love the street level aesthetic that they have here. To me, it's a lot better than the first Ant-Man film. And I love Ghost. Ghost is an amazing character. Like after that movie finished, I was like, she needs to return. And thank God they brought her back for Thunderbolts. Louise as well, amazing character. And then also this was smack in the middle of 2 Avengers movies. So the end credits scene alone, how it sets up Avengers Endgame, that was so good. Like them all disappearing and him getting stuck in the quantum realm, that was very well done. Number 25 is season 1 and 2 of Loki. I probably did like season 2 better. I like season 1 as well, but season 2, like the ending, amazing, absolutely amazing. I'm so happy he's coming back for Avengers Doomsday. His character arc, Loki's character arc, is one of the best in the MCUs. I mean, he's come so far from being a villain in the first Thor and Avengers now to being the god of the multiverse. Like it's a really good show. 24 is Agatha All Along. I didn't think I would like this one when it was like teased or whatever. I mean, I did want an Agatha show because she was a good character in WandaVision, but with all the other characters we found out they were introducing, I was like, why are you bringing in all these other characters? Because again, MCU is very oversaturated, way too many characters now, but I ended up really liking all these characters. Wiccan is very cool, by the way. Like his powers, the huge twist at the end, how he created the road and everything, spoilers, but that was very well done. I don't know if they are doing season 2. I hope they are, or at the very least, Billy will return in Vision Quest alongside Agatha, because those two kind of like go hand in hand now. Yeah, they definitely need to continue the story. And I just liked how the whole time it was like a mystery, and you get to the end and you realize, oh my god, it was Agatha all along. Like it's called that for a reason. It's not just called that because that was like her theme song in WandaVision. No, it's called Agatha All Along because it actually was Agatha all along. Like, it makes so much sense. 23 is Deadpool and Wolverine. A lot of people are, like, turning on this movie nowadays because of Blake Lively, which is so bad. So unfortunate to Ryan Reynolds. I love this movie, though. I think it is the best out of the 3 Deadpool movies. And Hugh Jackman, oh my god. He will be playing Wolverine till he's 90.
Fox killed him. Disney brought him back. They're gonna make him do this till he's 90.
Like, until he says no, he needs to come back in, at the very least, in Secret Wars for sure. And I would put in Deadpool as well. They gotta answer why Thor was crying, you know?
That happens in the distant future.
I start crying.
I know we all wanted the X-Men to show up in this movie. I really like the cameos that were given to us here. I thought X-23, Blade, Elektra, Johnny, that was like really clever of them to do. And Gambit as well. Gambit is confirmed for Doomsday, which has me hyped. Yeah, just a good movie. Only rated R MCU film, and they did a very good job with it. We'll talk about the next 2 together. So 22 and 21. 22 is Thunderbolts, and 21 is Captain America Brave New World. I honestly don't know which one I like better, to be honest. Like, they were both very good. I definitely need to rewatch Thunderbolts again. It might be higher up on this list once I see it a second time. Oh, so good. All the movies this year released from Marvel were really, really amazing. Fantastic Four is higher up, though. I did like Fantastic Four better than these 2, but Thunderbolts was really cool how they had like the team dynamic, and Bob is an amazing character. Bob is my new favorite Marvel character, and I love the end of this movie. It was a little rushed, but I don't know. I'm excited that they're all going to be in Doomsday. I'm excited that they're, spoiler alert, the new Avengers. I think it's hilarious.
Meet the new Avengers.
And then with Brave New Worlds, how Sam Wilson at the end of the movie is also like, oh, I gotta build a team of Avengers now. I really appreciate how it's connecting more, and it's trying to, at the very least, set up the next Avengers installment. And the reason I have Brave New World a bit higher up is because the action scenes are just way better, in my opinion. Like, I think Thunderbolts needed one more action sequence. One more final battle scene. I mean, the movie was about, like, mental health and stuff, which I like that a lot, actually. But Captain America Brave New World, like, the fighter jet scene, so well done. As well as the Red Hulk scene. I know people wanted more Red Hulk. That was just that one fight scene, but it was really cool. Okay, top 20 now. Number 20 is Guardians of the Galaxy. This was actually the first Marvel movie I've ever watched, and I saw it in theaters too. I was very young. This was 2014, I think I like saw the advertisements on like the Disney Channel or something. I was like,
Hey, this looks pretty good. Let's go see it.
that and Disney Infinity was also like a big thing at the time for me. They put in all the Marvel characters and I was like, oh, guess I gotta watch the Marvel movies now. And so me and my parents saw this movie. It's a classic. It's such a classic. Like you watch it and you're like, this was like the glory days of comic book movies. You know what I mean? Like superhero movies, they were all the rage back in the early 2010s. And yeah, I watched it and I was like, we need to go back and rewatch all the other movies now. And we did. And I've been a Marvel fan since 2014, and it's all thanks to James Gunn and this movie. So number 19 is Black Widow. This is another difficult... Why are all the female-led projects difficult to talk about? I just feel like people hate on the female-led projects.
That's really bad.
I mean, this is not a perfect movie, and I know that, but I just love Natasha so much, and I love Yelena, that this one... it's good in my opinion. Like, it's very well done. There is a lot of dialogue, there's a lot of talking, but the action scenes that they gave us here, amazing, absolutely amazing. I do kind of wish this was in the Infinity Saga. Like, it would have made more sense. I don't know, because like it kind of does make sense with the end credits scene, you know? Like, Natasha's already passed away, she already died, and then Yelena is at her grave, and like it's just such a sad scene. And then how it sets up the Hawkeye show too, like I love how they did that. I just really appreciate like the spy corner of the MCU, you know? Like, I like the cosmic stuff too, I like the multiverse stuff, but the spy corner, like Winter Soldier vibes, we'll talk about Winter Soldier when we get to it. Anything that has like spy aesthetic, besides Secret Invasion, but any of those projects, just very high up on this list. Like, I love them all so much. Number 18 is Spider-Man No Way Home. I like, listen, I like Far From Home a little bit better. Spider-Man No Way Home, it's just very sad, and I think that's why Far From Home is higher up, because it's funnier. But No Way Home, oh, they killed off Aunt May. Peter's no longer remembered by his friends. Like, it's very sad. The multiverse elements, how they brought back Andrew and Toby, absolutely incredible. And I'm so happy they brought back the villains as well. And we were all nervous going into this movie, like,
Are Andrew and Toby really in this movie?
because the whole time they were like,
Nope, we're not in the movie.
and now it's just like a thing to pull an Andrew Garfield, which is hilarious.
I did see it, and it's a Photoshop.
You serious?
Very well done though. It really was a way to like get Spider-Man into more of like the adult side, I guess you could say, because like with Spider-Man Brand New Day, he's on his own. It's more gonna be like what Tobey Maguire was doing in those movies, which is cool, like the street level crime and stuff. But this was a good way to end the trilogy for sure. Number 17 is Thor Ragnarok. Love the Gladiator Hulk fight scene. That's one of the best scenes in the MCU, and as well as the final battle with the Led Zeppelin song. Oh, so good. This really like reshaped Thor, you know what I mean? Like, Thor was very serious before, he was a very serious character. This made him funny. Thor Love and Thunder kind of overdid it, but this was the one that like changed Thor and how he like leveled up to be in Infinity War and Endgame. I mean, it's amazing. It's an amazing movie. All these now, I just have like positive stuff to say about all these movies now, honestly. Movies and shows. Number 16 is Daredevil Born Again. Listen, if you have not watched the Defender Saga, you need to watch the Defender Saga. And I kind of feel bad for the fans that watched this show without watching the other seasons of Daredevil as well as Defenders. Like, you missed a lot. You really did miss a lot. There was nothing Marvel could do. Like, they had to bring back this character. I'm excited they're bringing back more characters with season 2. Kingpin, one of the best MCU villains, honestly. That scene at the end there. I can't believe they included that. I don't think the MCU has ever gone that, like, bloody before. People can't even show it on YouTube. Like, that's how bad it is. But yeah, amazing show. The drama. Amazing. Absolutely incredible. Number 15 is Fantastic Four. Again, maybe I'm biased because I literally just watched this yesterday, but it was fantastic. It was a fantastic movie. The 60s aesthetic, very like visually pleasing to look at. The music as well. I like how this wasn't their origin story. This was just like, they already had their powers and they just kicked it off from the beginning. And there was like that whole montage. I'm not going to get into spoiler territory. I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but there was like that whole montage at the beginning of how they were like taking down all these different supervillains and stuff and like saving people. It was just very well done. I love the story of how, I mean, it basically was the whole world coming together to save Earth from Galactus. Marvel's never done anything like this before. This was definitely like, it was just different. It was very different. I really enjoyed it. Moving on, number 14 is Spider-Man Far From Home. And again, this one is the highest up of the Spider-Man movies. And I know some people prefer Spider-Man No Way Home, but Far From Home, it's just hilarious. It's absolutely hysterical.
There's nothing in there. I swear.
These no.
I think Peter's classmates, as well as the teachers too, like, this might be like the funniest Marvel movie in my opinion, besides from like the Guardians movies. The field trip, man. how it's, and I like it as well because Spider-Man's always been in New York, you know, it's always New York City. This was different because he was in Europe, so like it's cool. And Mysterio, well, I talked about the Vulture twist, but the Mysterio twist, that might be the best twist in the MCU, to be honest. That's definitely high up there. And I love the stuff with MJ too. MJ's amazing. How she figured out he was Spider-Man, like that was very good. Number 13 is The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Oh, I love this show. Again, the spy aesthetic. It feels like Winter Soldier, to be honest with you. And Winter Soldier is very high up on this list. But Falcon and Winter Soldier, go watch it. I feel so bad for Marvel knowing that a bunch of people who watched Brave New World did not watch this show. Like, it's bad. I mean, we talk about oversaturation with like the Disney Plus shows. I love the Disney Plus shows. All the fans appreciate the Disney Plus shows, but for those casuals who only watch the movies, you missed out on this show big time. John Walker, he was so horrible here. I mean, I like him now with Thunderbolts, but he was written to be a bad character. And Wyatt Russell did a good job with the performance. Sam Wilson, Bucky, how they team up here, incredible stuff. Sam is Captain America, by the way. Like, he deserves the mantle, rightfully so. And then I loved the Dora Milaje cameos. That was some cool scenes. Number 12 is Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. This was just such a good tribute to Chadwick Boseman, honestly. I don't think they could have done a better job with it. They handled it very well. And it's unfortunate, you know, this movie was going to be very different, obviously, but I think passing the mantle on to Shuri, they just made the right call with everything. And I'm excited for more Shuri's Black Panther. Like, she's been confirmed for Doomsday. I really hope she has, like, some more time to shine, you know, because they're going to age up T'Challa Jr. Like, you know it's going to happen. He's going to be the next Black Panther. And I do wonder now, is M'Baku the ruler of Wakanda? Because Shuri wasn't there to, like, accept the challenge at the end. I kind of think he's the king now. Number 11 is Shang-Chi. This, to me, is probably, yeah, it is the best film in my opinion of phase 4 and just the multiverse saga overall. It's the best movie. The fact that they haven't brought Shang-Chi back, I mean, he was in What If, but still, I'm talking about in live action. The fact he wasn't in any other projects in live action, it's a real shame. This was just such a good movie, and he's such a good character. He should have been in Multiverse of Madness, to be honest. Like, if I was Marvel, I would have been like, hey, I know Shang-Chi isn't going to be able to beat Scarlet Witch, but maybe they could have like a cool quick fight scene, you know? Because Wong knew who Shang-Chi was, so it's weird that he didn't appear in that movie. But Awkwafina, I know some people have problems with her, but I thought Katie was hilarious. I like Shang-Chi's sister as well. She needs to return. Oh, and the music. The music's good too. I like not only the score, but also like the songs that they included in the film and the end credit scene. Oh my god. I'll never forget watching in theaters when Carol and Bruce showed up on that end credit scene. You were like, wow, like phase 4 is like really connecting good. It's off to a good start. Okay, now we're in the top 10. Number 10 is Hawkeye. I literally watch this every year at Christmas. Like, since it came out, me and my family, like, it's just, even if we're not fully watching it, like, it's just down in the background while we're like wrapping presents or making cookies. Like, it's just part of our Christmas traditions now, you know what I mean? And it is probably like, I mean, there's not many Christmas shows, I don't think. I mean, it's always Christmas movies, but this is better than all the Christmas movies, honestly. Kate Bishop's introduction here, she needs to return as well. She was in the Marvel's end credit scene. They gotta do Young Avengers, they gotta do more with this character. And I know they're potentially doing Hawkeye season 2. I don't know if it is going to be another Christmas project or if it's just going to take place in the middle of July or whatever. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I really appreciate them giving more of a spotlight on this character. I mean, he's one of the main Avengers, you know? He had to eventually have his own show at some point. And I kind of like that it was a show and not a movie. I don't know, I feel like if it was a movie, it would have been rushed. I'm very happy with what we got. And Yelena too. Oh my god. The fact that they brought back Yelena less than a year apart from when she premiered in the Black Widow film, it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. I was freaking out the whole time. When she first appeared, I was like, wow, they're actually doing it. Again, Phase 4 was very connected at the beginning. And then we got Secret Invasion. Secret Invasion messed up a lot of stuff. Number 9 is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. This is my favorite out of the Guardians movies. I love the twist that Ego killed Peter's mom. I know that's really bad to say, but it was a good twist. The music here, Guardians 1 soundtrack is like iconic, but the music here that they chose was also extremely good. I love Mantis's introduction. Yondu's death, one of the saddest scenes. Oh my gosh. It's also very visually stunning. Like, this movie probably is the most colorful in the MCU, alongside probably Thor Ragnarok and the Marvels. They just like put a filter on that entire movie, like a rainbow filter. Like, it's extremely colorful. And then I like Baby Groot as well. Baby Groot should have stuck around a little longer. I mean, I like Teenage Groot as well, but Baby Groot was so adorable. Number 8, and this was the highest out of all the shows. Number 8 is WandaVision. I absolutely love the sitcom aesthetic that they have going here, how each episode is a different decade. Extremely well done, extremely clever, and we all wanted more Wanda and Vision after Infinity War and Endgame. This was definitely the way to go about it. I love how they brought back Darcy and Jimmy, and Monica too, because technically she was already introduced in Captain Marvel. Those three working together. It was just fun, you know? It's a fun show. Agatha, amazing character. There was just nothing like it, honestly. Marvel, this was very different from Marvel at the time, and it still is different. Like, there's never been anything else like WandaVision. She needs to return. I know I talked about it when I was talking about Multiverse Madness, but Wanda, one of the best characters in my opinion. And the mystery about this show, how you really didn't know for the first like 3 episodes what the heck was going on, because they didn't explain anything until you got to episode 4. Like, I mean, Wanda was in Endgame, and then all of a sudden she's in a sitcom. Like, it's just a very fun mystery. Okay, so we'll talk about both of these now. Number 7 is The Avengers, and number 6 is Avengers Age of Ultron. I like Age of Ultron a lot better than the first Avengers, to be honest. I feel like they've already been established as a team there. The party scene, oh my god, one of the best scenes in the MCU. It is just how they're just like hanging out, you know? We always see them on like these earth-ending missions. This was just a good chance for them to like hang out, try to lift Thor's hammer. It was just so incredibly well done. And the foreshadowing that Steve could lift the hammer, I mean, is incredible. Incredible movie. Wanda as well. Wanda and Pietro. Love them. The first Avengers movie, I do really appreciate it. I mean, this changed superhero movies like forever. You can't watch the MCU without watching the first Avengers movie. It's very important how they all come together. Fury's like big week or whatever that he had, how he put the team together. It is iconic. I know that I use that word a lot, iconic, but it's true. First Avengers movie is iconic. And Age of Ultron, I think, built upon that and was better, in my opinion. Again, top 5 now. Number 5 is Black Panther. They need to do more with Wakanda. And I know the Wakandans are returning in Doomsday. I mean, we're getting the Wakanda show as well. Hopefully that can deliver. This movie, oh my god, the action scenes in this movie. His introduction in Civil War was very well done, but here, I mean, Chadwick Boseman, like, he was Black Panther, you know what I mean? He was such a good character, and it's so unfortunate what happened. But yeah, and I think all the other characters too were really good here, like Shuri's introduction, Okoye's introduction. I mean, I just love them all so much. With the car chase scene, love that scene. One of the best in the MCU. Even the waterfall fight, that scene is really well done. I think everyone knows this is like one of the best movies in the MCU. Number 4 is Captain America, The Winter Soldier. This movie definitely has the best action scenes. Out of any Marvel project, this was the one that really like redefined not just Captain America, but the MCU overall. Like, it really showed what they can do. The highway fight scene, probably my favorite. I love how it was Cap and Nat on the run. Like, that was really cool. Sam Wilson's introduction, one of the best, as well as Bucky returning. I think everyone knew going into this movie at the time that Winter Soldier was Bucky. I had no idea. Like, I wasn't into the comics back in those days when Bucky's face was revealed. I was like so shocked. It's just a really good twist. I love how they did it. They need more movies like this. They really do. We need to get back to the point where Marvel makes movies like Winter Soldier, because there's never been anything like it. Number 3 is Captain America Civil War. This is basically an Avengers movie. Like, it really is about the Avengers. The airport battle, one of the best. Spider-Man's introduction, Black Panther's introduction, absolutely incredible. I think this one has the best twist, to be honest. The twist that Bucky killed Tony's parents, yeah, this one had it for sure. That brings us to number 2 and number 1. These could flip-flop for me, honestly. Like, I was debating like, should I include this as 1 or should I include it as 2? It's number 2. So Avengers Infinity War. I mean, what they were able to do with this movie, just the build up, this is what it was all leading to, you know. And I hope for the multiverse saga, all the projects we've seen now are leading into the next Avengers movie. I don't know if that's true or not, probably not, but I just said the best twist was Bucky killing Tony's parents. No, I think the best twist was the blip. The snap shocked everyone. We all had no idea, just like the gasping from people in the theater when T'Challa was dusted and when Wanda was dusted, and Spider-Man definitely had the worst reaction. It's just such an incredible movie. Like there's never been anything like it. Again, I know I say that with a lot of these movies, but it's true. Infinity War and Endgame, I hope they can replicate it again, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be very tough for them to beat this level of storytelling. And that brings us to number 1. You all know what it is. It's Avengers Endgame. The more I think about it, I'm like, I'm not sure, but I think Avengers Endgame is the best one. Just because it's the conclusion, you know? It wrapped everything up nice and neat with a shiny bow on top. It really was the perfect end for all these characters. Well, at least the ones that... at least the 3 that are no longer in the MCU. So Steve being with Peggy... absolutely love that end scene. Natasha's sacrifice, I thought that was really well done. And same with Tony's sacrifice. Like, it's just how it all led to this film. I mean, it's cinema. It is cinema. And for all those people out there who
don't like superhero movies, who don't understand them, you're missing out on this story, okay?
The portal scene, that to me is the best scene in the MCU. When they all walk out of the portals, it's just incredible. And the hype around this movie, it really was like a once-in-a-lifetime event, you know? I remember seeing this movie in theaters. I've never been to a movie that crowded before, and I was sitting like next to comic book fans. Like when Cap lifted Thor's hammer, I mean, we all just cheered. We were all freaking out. It was incredible. And again, I hope Secret Wars is at this level. I hope Doomsday is at this level. Marvel's got a lot of problems these days, especially with the writing. Like, there's rumors that the Doomsday script, like, they're still trying to, like, wrap it up and finish it. Like, they haven't even finished writing the movie. That's really concerning to me. And I wonder if Endgame went through, like, a similar process, but I feel like they had it all planned out. So this is my list, my whole big tier list that I made. Did you watch Fantastic Four? Where does it rank for you? Where do all these rank for you? I want to know in the comments your top 10. At least do top 10 for me. I'm very curious to know your Marvel opinions. Thank you for listening to my Marvel opinions. I know it can be tough sometimes. We all like different things, and that's okay. And we're all fans of Marvel, so thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. And I'm gonna do some more videos like this. I'm gonna rank all the characters, all the active characters, and we're gonna also dive deeper into the Infinity Saga versus the Multiverse Saga. I've been meaning to do that video for a while now. Thank you again. Please make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you in the next video.